Yeah, it's disappointing because I think we felt that the wicket was still good enough to bat for the day. Certainly, after last night, myself and Harry thought that if we got through that first sort of half an hour, we could set it up for the day. Obviously, didn't help with me going off and then us losing a couple of wickets there just before lunch. But I think you have to give credit to the way Sri Lanka bowled. Their seamer bowled with real accuracy this morning and made it really, really hostile. And naturally, their spinners came into the game again and just bowled with really good accuracy. But yeah, we're disappointed. I think we definitely thought we could have got a draw out of that game. Yeah, no, it hit the glove before it hit the helmet, which probably took a bit of the blow off. But Mark wanted to get me off. I obviously got hit at the start of the year, so Mark just wanted to get me off and make sure that I was okay and I was fine. So yeah, no, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, he played really well. He played the situation brilliantly. I think, like I said, to kind of see off that barrage that he did this morning is a credit to him. And you know, he'll take a lot from this trip as a Test match cricketer. He's had a really good trip. A lot of our batters have done pretty well over here. It's been tough for the bowlers. There's no doubt about that. The wickets have been not too conducive to, particularly our seamers. But like I've said before, this is all a learning curve for a lot of our group. And going forward, you know, our next test is in Lords, which is slightly different to what we've had the last 3 weeks. But since we've come here with 3 Test matches, more experienced than we were beforehand. Yeah, I think mentally more than anything, it's quite straining. We're not used to that. You know, God forbid if that first match went to 5 days and we, 3 days to turn around and play another 5 days. It's not what our body's used to, but I've just really enjoyed it, and I think the whole group have. It's probably the best format of cricket still, in my opinion. The ebbs and the flows of it are so intriguing, and I know that our group have loved the challenge as well. Coming to places like Galle and trying to compete with a team like Sri Lanka is really exciting. It's tough. It's very tough, but for a lot of periods throughout the kind of test, we were in and amongst it, and we can take positives from that, I suppose. Yeah, we've kind of seen it over the last couple of matches that he's capable of doing that. I think this morning was probably the best spell that he's bowled at us. It was really tough, but I suppose at Test match level, you expect the fast bowlers, no matter where you are in the world, to be really accurate. And he was very accurate this morning with his bouncers and made life tough. He bowled, I think, a 7-over spell, which was really impressive. But it was good. It was enthralling. We made them think, which I think we wanted to do, rather than just bowling spinning us all day. They maybe felt like they had to try something else. But yeah, no, he bowled brilliantly. And then when he came back at the end, he got the ball reversing. Very skillful bowling. Yeah, I think so. I think you always have a preconceived conception of Sri Lankan pitches turning a lot, but it stayed pretty good. I spent a bit of time batting today, and it was still a pretty good wicket. Probably turned a bit more, but just not every ball. But no, it was a good wicket. Really enjoyed batting on it. Fortunately, I didn't have to bowl on it, although I nearly did. But we loved it. We loved the challenge. I think, we're not too down in the change room about this result. We came here, we wanted to bounce back from the disappointment of the first game, and I think we managed to do that. If we're being hypercritical, we could have got more runs in the first innings because that was the best time to bat. But to get 2 centurions, their first centuries, these are big moments for these cricketers. And yeah, we're disappointed we didn't get a draw, but I think we played good cricket. There's nothing I can do about it. I was more disappointed today because I felt like myself and Harry were building a decent partnership that could have got us to tea, and we were scoring as well, which was important to the deficit. But yeah, look, I've said before that this is my favourite form of the game, and I want to keep playing as much as I can. But look, I can sit there and tell you I'm disappointed, but like I said, Curtis and Sterling got hundreds, and that's as important because as much as you want to do well as an individual, this team is more important to me than my own performance. So I think the team are in a better place after the end of this week than they were at the start.